Knox Jolie-Pitt, the youngest son of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, has become the center of attention following a rare appearance at the 2024 Governors Awards. This prestigious event, which gathers numerous A-list celebrities, saw many eyes turning to this young man. Knox donned a classic black tuxedo with a black bow tie, simple yet exuding elegance. What left fans even more astonished was his impressive height. He now stands as tall as his mother, Angelina, who is already notable for her 5 feet 7 inches (1.69 meters) stature. This transformation is not just about physical growth, but also about the image of a more mature, confident Knox. Previously known for steering clear of public events, his appearance this time marks a turning point, leaving the public both surprised and curious. Seeing Knox, many couldn't help but draw parallels to themselves or their own children. The remarkable changes of adolescence often evoke deep emotions among parents and young people alike. From a small child often seen in family photos captured by paparazzi, Knox is now gradually establishing his public image. With his tall frame and facial features inherited from both his parents, Knox reminds many of their own journey of growing up. A journey filled with change, self-discovery, and gradually finding one's own voice. Have you ever looked back at old photos of yourself and found it hard to recognize who you once were? Knox Jolie-Pitt is in that very phase, making him feel relatable and genuine in the eyes of the public. Knox Jolie-Pitt has captured attention not only for his impressive height and maturity, but also for his striking looks, which showcase the best features inherited from both Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. When photos of him surfaced on social media, many couldn't help but marvel at the uncanny resemblance between Knox and his famous parents. Knox carries many of Angelina's sharp features, particularly her mesmerizing deep-set eyes and signature high cheekbones, distinctive traits that have always made the actress stand out in any setting. At the same time, he possesses Brad Pitt's charming smile and composed demeanor, giving him an allure that is both captivating and warm. Longtime fans of the Jolie-Pitt family have even compared Knox's current appearance to a young Brad Pitt, with some calling him a mini version of his father. The perfect blend of two Hollywood icons has resulted in a Knox who embodies a beauty that is both powerful and refined. As time goes on, his evolving appearance highlights this harmonious mix, making it impossible for the public to look away. Seeing Knox reminds many of the undeniable influence of genetics and the familial ties that shape each person's growth. His story brings to mind those moments when we look in the mirror and wonder whether we resemble our father or mother more. A relatable and universal experience. Perhaps it is this very relatability that makes Knox Jolie-Pitt feel so familiar to the public, despite being part of a globally famous family. Knox Jolie-Pitt and his twin sister, Vivian, born on July 12, 2008, have been carefully shielded from the media spotlight by Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt since birth. Despite being the children of two A-list Hollywood stars, Knox and Vivian did not grow up amidst lavish parties or the ostentation typical of celebrity families. Instead, their parents chose to celebrate their birthdays in intimate, family-oriented gatherings, allowing them to enjoy a peaceful and grounded childhood. Rather than embracing a life of luxury, Knox and Vivian were often engaged in simple, relatable activities like ordinary children. This was likely Brad and Angelina's way of creating a strong foundation for their kids, keeping them away from the pressures of fame. Despite their parents' protective efforts, Knox Jolie-Pitt has remained a target of paparazzi attention. Photographers frequently capture endearing moments of Knox on family outings or private trips. One particularly memorable image was from 2010 when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were seen playfully spending time with their children at Lee's art shop in New York. At just 2 years old, Knox appeared in a cute black hoodie embodying the innocence and charm of a carefree young boy. Even with the constant presence of paparazzi, Knox seemed unfazed. Even as a small child, he displayed a friendly and cheerful demeanor, occasionally flashing a smile at the camera. These moments not only melted fans' hearts, but also showcased the vibrant, carefree spirit that Knox managed to retain, despite growing up in a high-pressure environment. The delicate balance between protecting Knox's childhood and his inevitable public appearances is something many parents can relate to. Every parent wishes for their children to grow up peacefully, while also cherishing the memorable milestones on their journey to adulthood. Knox's story resonates with this universal desire, making him a relatable and heartwarming figure despite being part of one of the world's most famous families. At the age of 7, Knox Jolie-Pitt had a special opportunity to lend his voice to the character Cuckoo, a playful panda in the animated film Kung Fu Panda 3. This marked his first step into the world of acting, a venture encouraged by his mother, Angelina Jolie, not just as a fun experience, but as a chance to explore and understand the world of art and creativity. Despite his young age, Knox demonstrated seriousness and responsibility toward the job. Angelina once shared that her children didn't view voice acting as playtime, They understood it required focus and effort. This project offered Knox a memorable experience and a unique opportunity to explore his identity. However, Angelina has always emphasized that she does not pressure her children to pursue acting, but instead encourages them to follow their interests and passions. Knox didn't stop at voice acting. He has also showcased a variety of talents and interests. With aspirations to become a tech engineer and software developer, Knox exhibits a remarkable passion for technology. Immersing himself in learning and creating, he shows great promise for a future in this field. Beyond technology, Knox has an artistic side. He enjoys painting and has even transformed some of his artwork into unique jewelry designs. This not only highlights his creativity, but also serves as a personal and expressive outlet for his individuality. Additionally, Knox has taken up learning sign language, an interesting and meaningful pursuit that reflects his sensitivity and desire to connect with people around him. Meanwhile, his twin sister, Vivian, has chosen to study Arabic, demonstrating the twins' diverse interests and capabilities. Knox also maintains an active and healthy lifestyle. He regularly practices boxing, a sport that not only keeps him physically fit, but also helps him develop discipline and focus. His dedication was evident when he was spotted carrying his boxing gloves to a training session in July 2024, showing that sports are an essential part of his life. Physical activity is a family value in the Jolie-Pitt household. Vivian, for instance, has achieved a black belt in karate, an impressive milestone that reflects her discipline and determination. Despite growing up in an affluent environment, surrounded by luxury, Knox and Vivian find joy in simple, down-to-earth activities such as gaming, skateboarding, or visiting pet stores. These hobbies help them maintain balance and enjoy a childhood filled with innocence and fun. Much like other kids their age, Knox Jolie-Pitt has always shared a close bond with his mother, Angelina Jolie. The two are often seen together, whether at major events or during everyday moments. Angelina serves not only as a mother, but also as a friend, constantly encouraging Knox and her other children to explore their identities in the most natural and authentic ways. However, Knox's relationship with Brad Pitt appears more distant. Reports suggest that Brad has had limited opportunities to spend time with Knox and Vivian, largely due to his demanding work schedule and the lingering tensions following his divorce from Angelina. Sources indicate that Brad has little to no contact with his older children, and his interactions with Knox and Vivian have also become increasingly infrequent. Knox's appearance at the 2024 Governors Awards not only drew attention for his impressive maturity, but also sparked speculation about the family dynamics. This may have marked the first time Brad Pitt had seen Knox after a prolonged period of estrangement. The event coincided with a particularly tense period as Brad and Angelina prepared to face off in court over custody arrangements. Many have questioned whether Knox's public appearance alongside Angelina was a subtle message about his preferences in the ongoing family dispute.